Dr. Kumar owned a medical practice and a clinical research site that were co-located in the same legal entity. He's one of the national experts in neurology and had, really strong expertise in clinical trials and Alzheimer's and other neurological diseases. That industry is going through a fairly significant consolidation. There's a lot of private equity interest in that industry right now. And so he had been approached by a number of companies that were interested in acquiring his business and had received an offer. And then we got involved. Dr. Kumar was a full-time physician running a clinical research site and had some other business interests. And one of his primary objectives was to create some financial security. One of his other objectives was, as a nationally renowned researcher in his field of expertise, he was looking for a buyer that could help amplify the impact he was making in the world. We looked at the information that he shared with the buyers, and it didn't include financial projections, and the accounting wasn't terribly clean. And so we worked with him over a period of 4 to 6 weeks to clean up his financial model, build projections, and really tell the value story and build defendable projections for his business. And long story short, we went back to a number of buyers that were interested, shared an updated information package with them, and were able to create a bidding war between two of the buyers. And we more than doubled the offer from his original valuation, and then ultimately closed the transaction with one of the buyers that he had brought to the table. And so by coming in and being really thoughtful about putting together a compelling financial package with defendable financial projections and really clearly articulating the growth and value story, we were able to double the value from his first offer. A big part of our process was interviewing the buyers and really making sure that the buyer that acquired his research site had the resources and expertise to grow its presence and make a bigger impact in some of these important diseases around Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. And so the company that he ultimately selected to go with had an investment plan to invest in his site, and then he was going to take some of his expertise and propagate it across some of the other sites that they had nationally. And he was very excited and passionate about kind of building out and seeing his expertise and legacy grow. And so I think in one part, it was a financial transaction for him to cash out of his business. And then the other part, which was equally important to him, was making a big impact nationally or internationally with some of these difficult to solve diseases.